3, 2, 1, start. Okay. So, I guess I'm putting my foot in the water. Trying out something new. Yeah, I wanted to share this recording of some practice. Oh shoot, that was disgusting. Yeah, I wanted to share, talk about me practicing and studying, I guess, art. Yeah, I am not. Oh, yeah, kind of messing around. Still not really comfortable drawing when I know I'm being recorded. So I'm trying to, squirm and struggle. Yeah. So this session was a I guess style caricature study, not really figure study. I don't think that would be the right word, but yeah, I spelled Komukiko wrong. Also, I'm a fake fan. Yeah, but I really like his work. Yeah, and I've always wanted to make some progress in finding ways to, or finding a way to render or complete animations rather than, being a another one of those, I don't know what you call them, Sakuga heads. But yeah, I think one barrier I'm trying to push through is making finished products. I'm not even sure if I have ever really kind of made a complete illustration. And even if I did, it probably wouldn't be that polished. And I always kind of was fine with that, since I always, I think I valued technical skill over having a physical portfolio or body of work. I always felt like that would come, it would just be a natural result if I continue to pursue, getting better at my skills and understanding. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't traced. I mean, I am tracing, but I haven't traced in order to study, really. But I think it might be a good way to yeah, I mean, it kind of lets you focus on memorizing proportions and not having to worry about, you don't really need to think too much. And I think if you trace over the essential volumes, the forms that you're trying to study, if you do it enough, I think you'll kind of you'll be able to kind of digest it. So this is what I'm hoping to get out of this. Yeah, I don't think I can offer much. Yeah, I can't provide any guidance that I guess people would usually look for, probably usually from professionals, but I think it's nice to find people who are kind of in a similar spot in you than as you, imperfect or incomplete, immature students, still in the process. And I think there's, even if I don't have a lot of, advice to really give, I think it's really valuable to, I think there's something to be gained from just being able to see how other people approach, doing the things that you're trying to do or similar things. and also kind of maybe, I don't know, kind of dispel this I don't know, I guess a notion or like a preconception that you have to be this good, in order to do this or to be successful, or to make something good. Yeah. Um, I'm not really that used to. I'm still not very comfortable with talking, especially in front of a camera or being recorded. I think I did it once before, and that was just like a few weeks ago. I think, pretty sure. I have not listened back to that because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, but I think that's also something that it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think if I ever, I feel like if I find that, I think to really complete and have a lot of things in general to have achievements, you have to fail and embarrass yourself. But hopefully, I mean, I don't want to be completely humiliated, but yeah, getting used to things not really turning out the way you want them to, but still showing up anyways, still pushing through and finish the illustration or finish the film or finish the video or finish the song. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I love this guy's work. If you guys haven't seen it, I mean, I'm sure people who are watching this have, because otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't have clicked something like this if I didn't care about Komugiko, American accent. Yeah, it's so simple and loose, and I think that's really important for especially animation, and even more so with indie animation, since you have a limited time and energy, and that's a very real thing. And yeah, I mean, you may say like, oh yeah, I know, but do you really know? Do you really know? I didn't know. Maybe I still don't know. But yeah, indie animation, animated films, that would be so cool to make. Yeah. So I took a break where I stopped animating in order to work on my drawing skills and also hopefully find a way that I want to maybe try out a way I can make finished products, I guess. Not just like demo reels or like rough what is it? It's called layouts. Or first passes, second passes. I mean, those are pretty entertaining in their own way, but I think I'm prone to getting stuck in needing to feel like I need to practice more before I can, you know, start this project or draw this, you know. Like I can't draw clothes, so I need to study clothes before I can make or design characters or illustrations. That 3/4 perspective is kind of rough. I think one thing I noticed is maybe it's pretty obvious. It wasn't to me though. That these aren't the reference photos or reference pictures aren't really, they're not in orthographic, meaning like there's perspective. I mean, you could say there's always perspective, but I guess what I mean is the camera is based off of how it's drawn would be, you know, at waist length or something like that. So you're looking up at the head and you're looking down at the feet. And so you can see, well, you can't really see. You can see the shoes, or you can see the tops, or the top of the shoes. Yeah, you can see clearly on the front view that you're looking down on the shoes. I think usually with character sheets, they're in orthographic. I don't think these are really character or I don't think these would be super great or I guess conventional for most animation pipelines, but I think if it's a one-man show, he knows already, and I guess it's not really needed as a character sheet, more like a concept or a design draft. But yeah, I think also I feel like I don't know, at least when I was always looking up tutorials before, you kind of expect that like once you do the exercise or practice the whatever tutorial like a few times, like you'll learn it, but yeah, I think the volume of work is pretty important. I guess just in short, repetition, and it goes a long way. I think just instead of just drawing like one complete and trying to perfect one perfect eye, you draw like 50 eyes, focusing on like form or proportion, and individually some of them might be worse, but I think at the end it'll result in having a better understanding, more confidence in depicting whatever subject that you're studying. I think I always think of that video, I think by Psycher. I think it was about iterative practice. It's really good stuff. You should watch it, even though it's kind of old. Still good. Well, this isn't really iterative, but just the concept of effectively using your time and energy. Yeah, it's pretty important. Time and energy. Sounds like I'm preaching. I hate when people preach. Even though I think I probably sound like I do a lot. Yeah. Also, after actually tracing the figure, I think the first thing I realized was like, dang, he draws legs really long, like abnormally long. I would always kind of before when I would try to come up with figures from my imagination, I always kind of was very uh I don't know, traditional or conservative with my proportions, not really straying much from the freaking 7.5 heads tall, normal proportions, Bridgman, or um, what's the other guy? Oh, whatever. All I care about is Bridgman. Bridgman is cool. I like Bridgman. Um, wait, what was the other guy? Oh, it's over. Oh, shoot. I didn't really talk about drawing. I just ranted. Well, I guess now you know that I suck at talking and I ramble. But um, I hope you enjoyed.